Hey guys, we're gonna do a battery change on a guest watch, and I'm gonna show you how to take the band apart first. Then we'll get to the back and show you what type of battery it takes, and also we're gonna start with this guy first. This is the band remover base that we use. First of all, we're gonna find out where the pin's supposed to be removed from. So we're gonna, the arrow's pointing up here, so that means we're gonna hammer down this side, and we'll use a pin remover for it. So I'm gonna place the band into this area, and I'm gonna use one of the pin removers. You can find these online anywhere pretty much. I'm just gonna tighten this a little bit because if it's loose it starts to bend. So I'm just gonna straighten it. And I'm going to take a hammer, I'm going to hammer it down from one side. You could use pretty much any of these holes. It's always safer to do the second one over. So let's do this one. Alright, the pin is easily removed. And the pin's out. Let's just pull this out right here. Alright, that's done. And take the band apart. Now this is one of those, the wrenches that we can use. Let's use that first. I'm going to use one of these. There's different types. This is much easier to do, so I'm going to use this one first. If I can't use this one, I'll use another one, but see, there's a lot more room to use this instead of the other one. And then when you take the band apart, it definitely gives you more room to do it. So let's just do. We'll have to tighten it as much as possible because you want to make sure that it's equally putting the pressure on both sides. So we did that. Okay. Not a lot of pressure. Hold this down and spin it just like that. It'll be easy to open unless it's a water resistant watch, waterproof watch, which basically I wouldn't open on my own if I wasn't trained for it. And there's no need to open waterproof watches. If it doesn't say waterproof, it's not waterproof. So this one has this is a 371 battery, right? Yeah, so this is it's actually a 399 battery. So a 399 battery, that's what it takes. And this is a Japanese machine. I think it will be a Miyota. It looks like it is it's an Epson, okay. It's an Epson VX7E. I think that's what it is. I'll put the name in the description because I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to put the model number on the description as well, and the battery number also. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the battery out. I'm going to use a sharp tweezer. I use these for battery changes. Just slide that right out. No need to worry about it. Just pops right out easily. Take the battery out. This is a 395. You can also use a 399. They're the same size. I'm gonna take a new one. You can use the Sony brand. You can use Energizer brand. You can use a few. Okay, so the technique behind this one is that you make sure that this battery has to go through basically this. There's a little metal piece right here. That one needs to move out of the way for the battery to sit right. And this side, there's a little thing that's sticking out. So you can't really push the battery down, right? You have to kind of slide it in this way first, and then move this up to push the battery down. So we're going to do that exact thing. We're going to put the battery right on top where it's supposed to go. We're going to push it in. and it's in already. Instead of forcing it down, just slide it in first and it will just go in. It's very easy to do. So that, we're going to take the back on again. Let's just make sure it's running first. It is running, so that's good. And then we're going to take the back. We're going to put the back on just like that. And we're going to use our thumbs first. We're going to spin that on just to make sure it sits right on top, nice and easy without forcing your way, because that might just break the gasket inside also. So don't overdo it, just do it nice and easy, just like that. I mean, it's always good to keep it basically flat on something, and I'm using this padded mat, which is made for like watches, so I'm gonna use this one. And this one, when it's done, you use this same wrench that we used originally. We're going to use that one more time, but tighten it without letting go. So I'm going to add the pressure here. I'm going to add it down and spin it and tighten it as much as possible. Don't overdo it because you might end up scratching it. So now the arrow's pointing down this way. So this way. So that means we push the pin out this way, it came out this way. Now we're gonna put that pin right back in the same way we took it out. So we're gonna use this again, and I'm gonna hammer it just to make sure that it doesn't stick out, because if it's sticking out, that means it could just come out on its own and you will not know where your watch went if the band comes undone. So let's just put this back here, and I'm gonna leave it in here. The pin's sticking out a little bit. I'm just gonna hammer it. And that's it. That's how you do the guess watch. I'm just gonna quickly set the right time. If you have any questions, you can always leave it in the comment section. And if you have any model numbers that you want to ask about, sure, send them in the comment section and I'll respond as quickly as possible. But this is it for the video. Thank you so much.